And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So here's Horner now. Inside. And that is ball one. Yamamoto, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. That one a little bit high, and now 2-0. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's your 1. That's out to center field. Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Throw to first. Horner back in on the dive. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill in this one, Justin Steele. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
And that's off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Josh Naylor. First pitch misses. 1 out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Man at second. That just misses. Full count, 3-2. in plenty of time to first, and they get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's William Contreras. Horner tosses to first.
He's out.
That is the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, top of the second. Here's Riley Green. Yamamoto back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
That's hard hit on the line. Scott makes the grab, and there's one down. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
0-1. Right through there for a strike. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Scott under it. And there's two away. And now for Seattle, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls, one strike.
Harper. And he's out on the tag. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
Two down. Now it's the DH, Kyle Higashioka.
Higashioka.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Pitch
Down
misses
low.
there, and 1-1. That one missing inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And there's a foul ball. Chisholm gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Henderson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Move to second, and he's back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that.
There's one on the nailer. They get 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. In now for the Reds, Tyrone Taylor. First offering, and it just misses. Taylor, in his 5th season, 31 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Next for Cincinnati, Victor Scott. Steele picks to first. Taylor back on a dive.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Could have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Man at second. Fought off foul. In the dirt, blocked.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Bellinger at second with nobody out.
Full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact. Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Naylor takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
No strike.
And that misses. Inside. And it's 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
McCarthy settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras. He's 0 for 1. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Here comes Max Muncy. Golden opportunity right here. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
That one drifts inside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up. Get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Here in the last half of the third. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Fly to left his first time. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here in Cincinnati. On to the 4th. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. That misses. And that's ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Scott racing over to make the catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Fly ball center field. He's got it. 2 away. Goes to second. Safe there.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ball 1 to Bryce. Next offering upstairs.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Move to second. Green back in on a dive. Green stands at second with 2 gone. That one missed.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Diaz now at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the DH, Kyle Higashioka. Tatis hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
No balls.
One out,
strike.
bases empty. Missed with a changeup. And the count is 1-1. Check
2-2.
swing, and he held up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder, number 11.
2 down, bases empty. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Victor Scott. And that one just missed off the outside edge. They say you win. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Just missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Jake McCarthy.
And that is out of play.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets under it and pops it up. Volpe. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Here's Nico Horner. 1 for 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Waste no time there. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Bregman swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Bellinger up to hit. Steele back to work. McCarthy on the move. Hauls it in for the out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1.
Tommy Edman.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
1-1.
Just missed.
2-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got it. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now it's Josh Naylor, 0 for 2 in this one.
Naylor.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
Over to first, third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Riley Green. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Strike 3. Yoshinobu gets the K. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And it is gone. And we are starting over. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here comes Bryce Harper. On the ground, right side. Toss to Naylor.
He's out.
Harper retired. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
Diaz measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a foul out of play. Right side. Edman slings to first. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Number 31, Yoel Payons.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Reds finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate.
Out. Bregman to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
Muncy.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
And a foul ball. That's down and in. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The batter, number 11.
Anthony Volpe,
Shortstop,
the next to hit for the Reds.
Volpe.
Chisholm on the move. And that is the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the seventh.
Now
New pitcher for the Reds, Jose Alvarado.
Number 46.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Taylor makes the grab, one up, one down. Here's the left fielder, Jake McCarthy, 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Bases empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And down on strikes. That's the second out. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Toss to Naylor, and that will end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Reds DH. Kyle Higashi, now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Jeff McNeil, he represents the go-ahead run.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 31.
Pitches in there, and that's strike one.
Ball, that's down.
Started to swing, held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone here.
Up next for the Reds.
Now the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
Just missed. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Chisholm coming on. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. In now for the Reds, Victor Scott.
Number 11, Victor Scott.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that misses. And the count even, 1-1.
One strike.
And that one is inside. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself
Cody
into a good count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Newcomb over to first. And he's back in easily.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And that one way outside. Ball 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. And that's disengagement number 2. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Now back.
And here comes Tommy Edman. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 63, Fernando Cruz.
That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Scott, the lead runner at second. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
That's a really good take.
Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. And now, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Alvarado back to work. That one ripped. Fair ball. The throw in. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So now the DH spot, Riley Green. That one finds the zone. 0-1. That's a little bit low. Next pitch is outside.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings through that one. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. Got him.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already homered in this game. And fouled off. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Check swing. Did he go? No. Fouled off down the right side. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's too high. Alvarado checks the runner. Henderson dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Tatis waits. Good job to fight that one off. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Here comes the always dangerous. On the mound now, Aaron Ashby.
And we all know about the slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner edges away at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit. Try to move it around.
That's strike three. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the first baseman, now Josh Naylor.
Number 54, Joey Cantillo.
Outside. And that's ball one. Slider right there.
1-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And a key out leading off the bottom of the eighth. And next will be the cleanup hitter, William Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the second out. And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one.
Muncy.
That clips the corner. All tied up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. And that's downstairs. And 1-1.
One strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Outside low. 3-2 now. Horner over to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. And so they turn things over to the righty, Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Garrett
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Contreras on the move, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Chisholm swings through it for strike one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Yeah, there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Now a rip into left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 19.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Corner. Throws to first in time. One up, one down. Jeff McNeil stands in. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Yes.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a couple of quick outs. Next for Cincinnati, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch misses. Horner over to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner.
Off for Seattle, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
That clips the zone. That's strike one. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Tosses to first, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Big spot, and up steps Hunter Henderson.
Now
Jared Koenig on the pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Check swing, called strike. With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Can't glove it cleanly. Runner from third comes across, and they've got the lead in extra innings. And he beats it. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball, one strike.
Line drive. Taylor makes the play, and there are 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Bellinger has this one sized up. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Tapped softly on the ground. Volpe. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Back here at Great American Ballpark. On to the bottom of the 10th. And ready to hit. Now for Cincinnati, Victor Scott.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 4.
Pitch hitter coming on. Number 21.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
First offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball one. And that one hit 97 on the gun. To the left side, but it is well foul. So the tying run at second. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. One down. Here comes
Now
Cody
batting,
Bellinger.
the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Swings and misses.
0-1.
That's strike one. Chisholm in plenty of time to first, and Bellinger is out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So they're down to their final out. Tommy Edman.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter.
Now
But I
batting,
totally
first
understand
baseman.
going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now. And there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Naylor
No
goes
ball.
after that
One
one for
strike.
strike one. Close
Ball.
one,
No.
doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
See if you can go upstairs a
One ball,
little bit.
2
Make sure
strikes.
you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This could end it. With the tying run at third, winning run at first. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Ball. Full count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. McCarthy sizing this one up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.